Introduction to Cloud Computing. If we go back in time just by a few years, we will find that every company that wanted to build and use technological products, be it a website, mobile app, or any in-house tool, all such companies would have to build and maintain their own servers and manage their own infrastructure. Imagine predicting your traffic and thereby your required server capacity, so that you don't under-provision and degrade your service, leading to loss of money and reputation. And also, you don't want to heavily over-provision and waste money and resources on servers that you don't use at all. Similarly, servers are just machines and machines break down and malfunction way too often. You have to regularly check and replace such faulty servers to keep your service running with desired quality. These challenges are not trivial and neither is infrastructure management. Building and maintaining infrastructure on premises is cumbersome, expensive and error-prone. This led to the creation and widespread adoption of cloud computing. Hi, my name is Kajal and in this lecture I'll give you a brief introduction to cloud computing and their benefits. We'll talk about its history and various types of cloud computing models. Finally, we also look at how cloud computing is being used today and how can we use cloud computing for our use cases. This lecture is brought to you by Smartutr.com. So before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you like this video. Cloud computing is a revolutionary technology that has transformed the way businesses and individuals use and access computing resources. It allows users to access and use computing resources, such as storage, processing power, and applications, over the internet, rather than having to rely on local hardware and infrastructure. History of cloud computing. The concept of cloud computing has its roots in the 1960s, when researchers at MIT developed the concept of a computational utility, which would allow users to access computing resources on demand, much like they would access electricity or water from a utility company. The term cloud computing was coined in the late 1990s, when companies such as Salesforce and Amazon began offering computing resources over the internet. These resources were referred to as the cloud, as a metaphor for the internet. Over the years, cloud computing has evolved and matured, with the introduction of various technologies and services that have made it more accessible and easier to use. Today, cloud computing is an integral part of the computing landscape, with a wide range of services and offerings available from major cloud providers, such as Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. Types of cloud computing. There are three main types of cloud computing. Infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service is the most basic form of cloud computing, and it provides users with access to raw computing resources, such as servers, storage, and networking. Users are responsible for managing and configuring these resources, and they have complete control over the infrastructure. Some examples of infrastructure as a service are AWS and GCP. Platform as a service, or PaaS. Platform as a service provides users with access to a platform for developing and deploying applications without the need to worry about infrastructure management. Platform as a service includes tools and frameworks for building and deploying applications, and users are responsible for developing and maintaining the applications themselves. Some examples of platform as a service are AWS Elastic Beanstalk or Heroku. Software as a service, or SaaS. Software as a service is the most comprehensive form of cloud computing, and it provides users with access to fully managed applications over the internet. Users do not need to worry about infrastructure or application management, and they simply access the applications through a web browser. Some examples of software as a service are Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Slides or Google Sheets. Benefits of cloud computing. There are several benefits to using cloud computing, including cost savings. Cloud computing can save businesses money by eliminating the need to purchase and maintain expensive hardware and infrastructure. Instead, businesses can pay for the resources they need on a pay-as-you-go basis. Scalability. Cloud computing allows businesses to scale their computing resources up or down as needed, depending on demand. This can help businesses save money by only paying for the resources they use, and it can also help them quickly meet the needs of their customers. Reliability. Cloud providers have redundant systems in place to ensure the availability of their services. This means that businesses can rely on the cloud to provide a consistent level of service without the need to worry about hardware failures or other disruptions. Security. Cloud providers invest heavily in security measures to protect their infrastructure and customers' data. This can give businesses peace of mind, knowing that their data is being protected by industry-leading security measures. Models of cloud computing. There are three main models of cloud computing. Public cloud. Public clouds are owned and operated by a third-party provider, and they are available to the general public over the internet. Public clouds are mostly cost-effective option as they allow businesses to pay only for the resources they use. Private cloud. Private clouds are owned and operated by a single organization, and they are not available to the general public. Private clouds offer businesses more control and customization options as they have complete control over the infrastructure. However, they also require a significant investment in hardware and infrastructure. Hybrid cloud. Hybrid clouds combine elements of both public and private clouds, allowing businesses to take advantage of the benefits of both models. For example, a business might use a public cloud for storage and processing power and a private cloud for sensitive data. Deployment strategies for cloud computing. There are several deployment strategies for cloud computing. Cloud-native deployment involves building and deploying applications specifically for the cloud, taking advantage of the scalability and reliability offered by cloud providers. Lift and shift. Lift and shift involves moving existing applications to the cloud without making any changes to the application itself. This can be a good option for businesses that want to take advantage of the benefits of the cloud without investing in a full cloud-native deployment. Hybrid deployment. Hybrid deployment involves a combination of cloud-native and lift and shift strategies, allowing businesses to take advantage of the benefits of both approaches. How cloud computing is being used today. Cloud computing is being used in a variety of industries today, including healthcare. Cloud computing is being used to store and manage electronic medical records, as well as to provide telemedicine services. Because of cloud computing, doctors and medical institutes now have the power to increase patient engagement and give them access to their medical data, test results, and even doctors' notes anywhere, anytime. This gives patients convenience, power and control, as well as makes them more aware and educated about their medical conditions. Retail. Cloud computing is being used by retailers to manage their inventory, process transactions, and analyze customer data. Cloud data platforms also provide marketers with a single source of data compiled from multiple sources, allowing retailers to plan targeted marketing campaigns and generate customized offerings that will improve the customer experience, delivery value, and help achieve the business goals. Financial services. Cloud computing is being used by financial institutions to store and process financial data, as well as to provide online banking services. Cloud computing is also the catalyst that is empowering the emergence of open banking. Open banking refers to the use of open APIs that enable third-party developers to build applications and services around the financial institution. Manufacturing. Cloud computing is being used by manufacturers to manage supply chains, optimize production processes, and analyze data from connected devices. Cloud computing allows manufacturers to use many forms of new production systems, from 3D printing and high-performance computing (HPC) to the Internet of Things (IoT) and industrial robots. Moreover, cloud computing democratizes access to and use of these technologies by small manufacturers. Conclusion. Cloud computing has revolutionized the way businesses and individuals use and access computing resources. It allows users to access and use computing resources over the internet, rather than having to rely on local hardware and infrastructure. There are three main types of cloud computing, including IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, and three main models, including public, private, and hybrid clouds. There are also several deployment strategies, including cloud native, lift and shift, and hybrid deployment. Cloud computing is being used in a variety of industries today, and it offers numerous benefits, including cost savings, scalability, reliability, and security. So, that's a brief introduction to cloud computing. I hope you found this video helpful. Stay tuned for more such videos, and if you like the video, do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.